In the heart of Obodoala village, where the rooster's crow woke every home, and the talking drums carried messages from one end to another, there lived two young women, Amara and Ngozi. From childhood, they were inseparable. They fetched water together at the stream, their laughter echoing across the forest path. They weeded the farm side by side, their voices rising in sweet folk songs. At night, they often shared the same mat, whispering secrets until sleep carried them away. The villagers often said, "Amara and Ngozi are like one soul in two bodies." But what the villagers did not know was that beneath Ngozi's smile was a storm of envy. Amara was blessed. Her skin glowed like morning palm oil, her waist swayed like the river's gentle flow, and her voice could calm even crying children. Whenever she entered the village square, people stopped to admire her. Elders praised her, maidens envied her beauty, and even the king's son once turned his head to look twice. But Ngozi was different. Though she was not ugly, she lived in Amara's shadow. No matter how hard she tried, she was never the one people noticed. And slowly, envy began to grow inside her heart, like a weed that no one could see. One season, a wealthy young farmer named Obi returned from the city. He was hardworking, tall, and admired by many. When his eyes fell on Amara, his heart refused to let go. He visited her home with gifts of yam and palm oil. He sang her praises in the village square. And soon, whispers began to spread. Obi will soon bring palm wine for Amara's hand. Amara blushed each time she heard the whispers. But Ngozi's heart tightened with bitterness. The thought of losing Obi to her friend lit a fire inside her chest. And so, as Amara's fortune blossomed, Ngozi made a secret vow under the moonlight: if Amara thinks she will shine brighter than me, then I, Ngozi, will turn her light into darkness. She will never have what I desire. From that day, their friendship was no longer pure. Amara laughed and trusted, but Ngozi's laughter was hollow, her kindness poisoned with hidden malice. The entire village buzzed with excitement. Obi had chosen the date to bring palm wine and formally seek Amara's hand in marriage. Mothers prepared songs. The maidens rehearsed their dance steps. It was to be a day of joy for Amara's family. And through it all, Ngozi pretended to help. She plaited Amara's hair, fetched firewood for the feast, and stayed by her side like a shadow. But in her heart, she whispered, "Dance, Amara, dance, for this will be your last celebration." One night, Ngozi crept into the forest to meet a native doctor feared across 7 villages. The air was thick with the smell of burning herbs, and the sound of owls pierced the night. She knelt before the shrine and confessed her dark desire. The native doctor stared at her with sunken eyes and warned, "Child, the path of betrayal is lined with curses. If you dare take your friend's joy, the gods will demand a heavy price." But Ngozi was blinded by envy. She paid him with goat, palm oil, and cowries. In return, he gave her a charm that would twist Obi's eyes away from Amara and bind his heart to her. The night before the palm wine ceremony, Ngozi secretly prepared a pot of soup for Obi. Into it, she dropped the charm and whispered incantations. When Obi ate it, his eyes grew cloudy and his heart turned. By dawn, his love for Amara had disappeared like smoke. The next day, the villagers gathered. The drums sounded. The palm wine was lifted. And then, a shocking thing happened. Instead of going to Amara's hut, Obi walked straight to Ngozi's home. Gasps filled the air. Mothers covered their mouths. Amara's legs weakened as she watched the man who had promised her love stand boldly at her friend's doorstep. Ngozi came out, smiling shamelessly. She received the palm wine as though nothing was wrong. The betrayal was complete. Amara wept bitterly, but Obi was already under the charm's spell. Within weeks, Ngozi and Obi were married. And though she had stolen her friend's happiness, Ngozi danced as if the gods had blessed her. But the gods do not sleep. Not long after the wedding, strange things began to happen. Obi's farm, once fruitful, dried up. His yam barns rotted before harvest. At night, Ngozi heard voices whispering in the dark, thief of friendship, betrayer of trust. Her beauty began to fade, her womb remained closed, and sickness clung to her home like a stubborn shadow. Obi grew weak, restless and bitter. And soon, the same villagers who once admired their union began to spit whenever Ngozi passed. Meanwhile, Amara, though heartbroken, found healing. A humble hunter by name Ekin later sought her hand in marriage. He loved her deeply, and though he was not wealthy, he cherished her with truth. Amara accepted him, and together they built a life filled with peace. The tale of Amara and Ngozi spread across Obodoala village and beyond. And the elders would often say, envy is a fire that burns not its target, but the one who carries it.